Yeah, my friends, another game, another embarrassment. Tottenham Hotspur is unbelievable. What just happened now at Craven Cottage shows how careless these players are, how weak these players are. Because here's the thing, I don't think we're going to get relegated. I don't think Tottenham will be relegated. But not because of Tottenham's merits, but because there are more bad teams than Tottenham. Our opponents just keep losing, but Tottenham can't beat anyone. They can't manage to beat anyone. It's unbelievable, guys. Today's game is unbelievable. The team concedes a goal, 1-0, after 9 minutes, and we need to break down the game before that. And after Fulham's 1-0 lead. What happened on Fulham's goal is bizarre. It's bizarre. Because the same play happened last weekend against Arsenal. And the goal was quickly disallowed. But when it's against Tottenham, it doesn't get disallowed. You can push, you can foul. No problem. And that's where the problem comes in. The biggest problem. This team is so pathetic. Right now, Tottenham is so pathetic that there's no one to complain. Or are you going to tell me that Vinay is going to complain to the Premier League? Are you going to tell me that Johan Lang is going to complain to the Premier League? Are you going to tell me that the Lewis family is going to complain to the Premier League? They're not going to complain. And since it's a pathetic team right now, VAR will always rob this team. Tottenham today played very badly. Horrible. A complete mess. But they were robbed. At 9 minutes, Fulham scored a goal illegally. Robbed. The word has to be said. There's no need to sugarcoat it or dress things up here. No, they were robbed. And then the team concedes that 1-0 and their mentality collapses. Tottenham's mentality is shot. This team, just by looking at the players' body language, you can see that this is a defeated team. So, who would have thought this team could come back from being 1-0 down? No one. Come back from a 0-1 scoreline? No one. No one could have imagined it, and it didn't happen. The team, in the first half, had one shot on goal at the 40th minute with Pedro Porro. And so how is this team supposed to want anything? Tottenham's marking was ridiculous. Because Fulham won the game, they scored 1-0 and just kept passing the ball around. And Tottenham just standing there watching, not pressing, letting Fulham get comfortable, and Fulham would just pass the ball around. Pass here, pass there, back to the goalkeeper, to the fullback, back again, and keep passing. And Tottenham just watching as if they were the ones winning the game. That's what's even more absurd. And then comes the second goal, a goal by Iwobi, right at the end of the first half. He gets the ball at the edge of the penalty area. Solanke, who was tracking him, just gives up on the play. He stops, he simply stops. And Iwobi takes a really good shot and makes it 2-0. The first half ends 2-0, and that was the end of the game. For me, the game was over right there. Because this team has no mentality, this team has no capability, and this team doesn't have the focus to come back from a 2-0 deficit. It's as simple as that. And now we need to talk about the coach. Igor Tudor, I don't know if he actually trained this team. I can't tell you if he trained this team. I don't think he trained this team. Because it's not possible that Tottenham played this garbage football in the first half. They trained during the week. What did these players do? There's not a single play, no overlapping runs, absolutely nothing. And then we get to the coach's decisions. Man, you signed the Brazilian Souza, the fullback, in the winter transfer window. Why wouldn't you put this guy in a game like today's? But no, you decide to improvise Artigray at left back even though you have Souza, the fullback. What's the logic? What's the logic? It's a joke. Tottenham Hotspur is a complete joke. And another thing, he likes to play with a back three, right? But if you have 3 center backs, you need to have fullbacks who push forward. If your fullbacks don't push up, you lose a midfielder and you'll have fewer players in midfield. And that's where Fulham completely dominated the game. So honestly, it's unbelievable. I think everyone was Everyone was happy, everyone was excited for today's game because they saw a chance to win and open up a 7-point gap over West Ham. But it's a disaster, a complete disaster. And a lot of people say, oh no, but West Ham has a tough schedule. Okay, but Tottenham can't beat anyone. This team, the last time they won in the Premier League was in December. That's absurd. We're already in March. Today is the 1st of March. And Tottenham hasn't won in the Premier League in 2026. This is a complete joke. This is absolutely absurd. It's even hard for us to talk about it. First of all, thank you very much for watching. This is the first video on our channel, Spurs on Filter. Share it, leave a comment. I want to know your opinion. This is the first video in this new format, but focused on opinions and post-match analysis. We have pre-game videos, post-game videos, and videos analyzing the big news. So I am definitely counting on your loyal viewership. Well, guys, the second half for Tottenham starts the way it always has in recent games. They play a ridiculous first half, a complete garbage first half. And then they try to play in the second half when they're already down by 1, already down by 2. It's unbelievable, guys. There's nothing else to say. There's no other word for it. And then comes the third point, which is this. He waits until the 55th minute to make changes. Come on, you can see your team came back playing terribly. Why don't you make the changes right away? At halftime, you're going to wait 10 minutes, waste 10 minutes of your second half, and only then try to make adjustments. And then I put Matistel and Richarlison in. Richardson scores the goal. Richardson, who always plays well whenever he comes on. I know a lot of people don't like him, a lot of people give him a hard time, but every time he comes in, he's helping. So why not start him in the game? Why not start with him? There's no way to know. These are totally random choices. These are choices that they try out to see if they'll work. That's the impression we get. Because it's unbelievable. Matistel also came on and did well. He came in making good plays. And Sousa, the left back, who should have started the game, he puts him in at the 80th minute. And he does well. He makes a good play at the very end of the game. But the kid needs time. The kid needs time. We know that if he gets time, he'll deliver. He will perform. But the coach doesn't give the kid a chance. So it's just unfortunate, exhausting, and let's see. There's the game on Thursday against Crystal Palace, which now becomes a do-or-die match. They need to win this game. They're only 4 points above the relegation zone, and let's see what this team can do. Thank you very much. Leave a comment. Down below, like and share. Spurs and Filter, our new project. Thank you very much. Take care and see you next time.